It's been a day. Billy, can you shut the door for me, please? I'm so sorry to bother you. Here, testing. You are all by yourself. I said, I don't know if this is loud or I shout. Can you hear me?
No.
Not in the UK. All right. No, I didn't do anything.
No, I was asking.
Billy?
No.
Johnny, Billy.
Down at the end, down at the amplifier, that thing.
There you go. No? There you go. Hello, handsome, beautiful. Who's coming through? We have the UK in the house?
He's over there. UK's over
there.
You're geographically misplaced.
Of course. You know that Americans don't know geography, right?
Yeah.
Is this our first time meeting?
Yes,
We talked on the phone?
years ago.
What's your name?
Stella.
Oh my God, Stella! Give it up for Stella making it. Yana made it tonight. That's so great. Well, are we rolling?
We're rolling, baby.
All right, our IG is set up. Anybody?
Billy?
You looked at me.
Billy?
Come on in, sit down, Jan. Did you pay?
Yes.
All right, then sit down.
I did.
Relax.
I was trying to.
Just trying to ease on in?
I was going to try to see if I could.
All right.
Tap that $10.
Yeah, that's funny until this place isn't here anymore and you got to go somewhere else.
I wouldn't do
No,
that.
oh man, I can't wait.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Can I tell you what I can't wait for? I can't wait for them to. Hey, Chris Wheeler, tell him.
Yeah, you can't
I
wait.
can't wait for them to go to another open mic. I can't wait. I want to be like, go. See, have fun with that. No, it's okay. It's okay. The mic's not on? Well, you can't hear me in this room?
I can, but
What's important is that they hear us on the camera.
They do.
They do? That's what's important because
Yes.
I don't even need this. I just use it to make myself look, like I'm hot. And so I'm going to do this. I can't do that. I'm going to cut my tongue on my crown that's broken. Oh, God. When you're on a date and the guy's like, you got to get your tooth fixed. It's not. I can't believe Stella made it. I'm so happy you made it.
I am too.
Right?
My first time meeting you, but we used to talk on the
Oh, my
phone
God.
at lunchtime.
It was ridiculous.
I worked at a Jewish school on Wilshire, and at lunchtime I would talk to you, and you would encourage me to do it, and I wasn't ready. But I enjoyed talking to you at lunchtime. It was so cool.
Is she ready now, guys? Give her a round of applause because tonight she's going to be ready. She's going to be ready. It's enough. It's enough. And I'm so glad, because Sinai, right?
Yeah,
You see how good my memory is?
mine's not.
Listen. Child, don't ask me to remember no names. I have to put songs to people's names now. You know what I mean? It's just like, at least I know Lee Schwartz because he calls me at every doctor's appointment. You don't know everybody here in the room yet, but it's definitely a mental institution you need to belong to. All right? Because without comedy clubs, mental institutions would be filled to the brim. And I just want to say a round of applause to our lovely members here of the team, LASC. We have Johnny Burrell, who's assisting our, yes, get up for Big Johnny B over here. He will walk you to your car. No, listen, I'm serious, man. He will walk you to your car, and let me tell you, even homeless people will be like, damn, he big. You know what I mean? And I like that. And he uses like a bully. He's like, yeah, bodyguard. And I love that. And of course, the director of the Film Actors Cafe, the one and only Aaron McIntyre. You didn't know about that, Stella, right? Give him a round of applause. His acting class is coming around. Yeah, it's something you need to know, because where else are you going to go? And for all of your social media needs, we have Billy Ramirez, who does that funny picture of me every week, and I love it. Give it up for Billy. He's here tonight. And, if you're thinking about doing a podcast, if you're thinking about doing those kinds of things, this is a place to come to. I could talk about it till I'm blue in the face, but it wouldn't take that far to get to that. Look at that. Another Persian got a new car. Kidding. See, Johnny, what I did there? Because I'm telling the truth.
wait, what?
Oh, my God. He's from Hawaii for sure. He's like, wait a minute.
I had to take a minute.
Can I tell you what he does wait a minute. I have Lee Schwartz, and I have this one that keeps texting. 7 to 8:30, right? 7 to 8. I said to him, look at your previous text. You answer your own question. You answer your own question. I did put it in there. Yes, I did put it in there. And
About the days.
of the day, then he's like the days. And like, I don't know what day it is. You know what I mean? I'm old. I don't know what day it is. I don't even know what day it is today. But what I do know is that I'm really happy to see that we got a big feeler in the house from the UK, Chris Wheeler. Let's do this.
How's everyone doing? Make a little bit of noise. Yes, it's true. I am from England. We got big news today. I've just become a pescadorian. I didn't know what that was. Can I get some applause? Yeah, it's big. It's big news. Now I need a little bit of help tonight. Can I get a bit of support? I need more support than a training bra. Yes. I'm suffering from a little bit of constipation. I'm more constipated than the 4 or 5 on a Friday night with 5 stalled cars, a bridge down, and a demonstration going on. Anyone got any solutions for me in the house here? Barley, thank you. Anyone else? What's that? Coffee's good. Thank you. Anyone back here? Aaron? Aaron? Cold brew? Okay, cold brew. All right, thank you very much. I'm going to do a little bit of old stuff because we got some people who haven't seen me before, and then I'll do some new stuff today. Look, I am from England, and when I go out and do comedy all over Los Angeles and Ventura County, I like to promote British culture, right? And the reason is because no one else is. Are you promoting British culture? Are you promoting British culture?
No.
Good. Are you promoting British culture?
Yes.
You ruined it. You're supposed to say no. No. Okay, so he says no. Okay, we're known for a couple things. Horrible teeth, bad food, horrible weather. But we have one thing that no one else has. We have Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery. Put it together, Austin Powers. All right, that's good. So, by popular demand, I'm going to do an English menu. If you like the foods, you're going to applaud. If you don't like the foods, you're going to scream bloody awful. Can we get one trial bloody awful?
Bloody awful.
That was bloody awful. Try again.
Bloody awful.
I feel generous tonight. I'll give you 7 out of 10. Now, I got the people want me to do it in the Queen's voice, so I'm going to do the Queen's voice. Do you want the Queen's voice or do you want boring me? Queen's voice. Okay, we're doing the Queen's voice. Now, let me tell you first of all, we got the Queen. She's not dead. She was merely resting. She was staying at Windsor Castle eating scones and tea, having some tea, and we brought her in. I called Windsor Castle personally. And they said to me, who are you? I said, I'm Chris. We're about to do the LA Comedy School. And they said, we don't know who you are. And they said, well, but we will let you talk to the head janitor. So I talked to the head janitor, and believe me, Alan, he wasn't much of a janitor, but on the head side, he was good. And to get ahead in this, you have to give a head. So we're here tonight with the Queen. Put it together for the Queen. You guys know the rules. Liver and onions with a slice of spam.
Bloody awful.
You'll be difficult to feed. Roast beef, roasted potatoes with horseradish sauce. Well, that's a little bit better. This one is one of my favorites. Spotted dick stuffed into apple pie covered in vanilla ice cream.
Oh, bloody awful, I say.
My husband died 5 years ago. Oh, do I miss his spotted dick. It was a real mouthful. Bangers and mash and beans.
Yeah.
This one shouldn't be on here, but it is. Banger and take her to the International House of Pancakes. Look, I'm always saying this the other day. One word can change everything, right? I go outside and there's a cop car out there and I make this sign and I throw a rock. He takes me to jail, puts me in jail, and the inmate, when I get there, the inmate goes to me, are you straight or gay? And I go, I'm straight. Then when I leave, I'm gay. One word can change everything. I went to the car wash today. The guy said, wash or wax? I said, wax. So I drove through the tunnel, got through the tunnel. My car was perfectly clean. And on the other side, I looked down, I realized my balls were waxed. One word can change everything. I went out to the airport. And I ordered some food at the airport lounge, hamburger and fries. And I said to the guy, this hamburger is the bomb. They arrested me. They took me out. They thought it was a bomb square. They evacuated the whole airport. One word can change everything. Okay, I'm going to do a few new things. You guys want some new stuff? All right, I'll give you some new stuff. I'll try today. Cultural differences between America and England, right? We have bad past. We have some bad stuff in the past. But today I'm going to focus on the good things. The Americans, for your side, skyscrapers, Hoover Dam, right? Baskin Robbins, B.B. King, right? A few things. All kinds of things that America created. England, for their part, James Bond, 007, Rolls-Royce engines, which are most planes. They invented radar in 1937. Imitation Game. Do you guys know that movie? We broke the code for the Germans. The Beatles, right? We did all those great things, and you guys did some good things too. But who the hell came up with a sporting goods store called Dick's? And you put it in a strip mall here, and next to it you put BJ's Brewery, and next to it you put Toys R Us. So I said to myself, let me think about this. You Americans are pretty genius. This configuration doesn't sound like it's normal. It's like Baskin Robbins next to a weight loss center, right? Fat burger and a cardiology unit in the hospital, right? Fireworks store next to a fire department. These things don't make sense, all right? I just looked at the configuration. I said, can't be what I think it is, but I guess it is. It's a porn shop next to a church. It's just not a good configuration. I went back, I scratched my balls for a few days. And apparently the ball scratching helps. I came back and I said, again, you guys have outdone yourself. You've outsmarted yourself. Why didn't I think of it? It's an American family outing. The kids go to Toys R Us and they get toys. There's your $100 gift certificate. Well done, kids. Go enjoy it. The men, after a difficult day and they got an ass for a boss, they go enjoy BJ's at BJ's Brewery. And the desperate housewives, they come in and they get to explore Dick's at Dick's Sporting Goods. American family shops together. American family stays together. American family comes together. Put it together for the American family. Yeah. That's my new bit. You guys like it? Okay, you guys like the clever. I'm trying to do the clever stuff. People do the clever stuff, so I'm working on the clever stuff. Let me do an American menu, because I'm kind of working on American menu. I'm working on my American voice. I'm doing some voices right now. How do you guys like my new thing? Like that? It's got no color to it, but I'm going to get to the colors, and my printer's not working properly, because I'm a pescadorian. That's why it doesn't work. All right, here we go. Same thing. If you don't like the food, you just scream it sucks, okay? Are you guys ready? American food. In-N-Out, double, animal style, fries and Coke. God damn it. He's an angry American. Any Dodger fans in the audience? No? Okay. Dodger dog, 9-inch wiener. We can make it a 10-inch wiener. Relish and mustard. He'll take the 9-inch. He'll take the 9-inch. Good. It's good. Burger King, double bacon Whopper. Hold the mayo, toast my buns. Good. I like this guy. Roast beef sandwich with dildo pickles and fruit salad. Now, if you go to Ralph's today and ask for dildo pickles, they're going to say it's probably dill pickles. But what happened on one of my shows, a lady sat in the front row and she says, "I like the dildo pickles. Just keep the dildo in." So I kept the dildo in. That's what she wanted. Let's see what I can do left here on it. How much time do I have?
2 minutes.
Girlfriend's gone. Can I get a violin? You know, when there's breakups, I think we have to look in the mirror and see what happened. What did we do? What was it? Was it the shower curtain wasn't straight? The toilet seat was not properly put down? Was it my television choices? Was it my bangers and mash? Was it my British heritage? What was it? Well, she's taken off to take care of her mother in Idaho. The only problem is her sister called me this week and said her mother's been dead for 5 years, and she's gone to Bangkok. And I said, well, who's the lucky guy? She said, no, you idiot, Bangkok, Thailand. So I still was intrigued by the reasons. So I called her up and I said, Emily, just tell me the truth. What is the reason you've gone? She goes, it's not you, it's me. When they say that, that means it is me, and it's not her, it's me. What I find out was, she said to me, Chris, I don't find you very creative in the bedroom. And you look like Bruce Jenner, and I don't want to wake up next to Bruce Jenner anymore. Because in a few days, you could be Caitlyn. And I have a politically different attitude than that. So she's gone because I look like Bruce Jenner. Do I look like Bruce Jenner? Make some noise. Yeah. Son of a bitch. I get told 3 celebrities I look like. So you see, applaud if you see. So you saw Bruce Jenner already. Christopher Reeve in a wheelchair. Anyone see it? Christopher Reeve out of the wheelchair.
Wait, what? Okay. Oh, I got it.
He got it. He got it. He's good. He's got the Burger King. He likes the Dodger dog. Okay. Now the third one. Before I get off stage, Bruce Jenner, Christopher Reeve have sex. William Dafoe comes out. Okay, I think I'm over my time. My name is Chris With. Thanks for listening to my ramblings. Put it together for Sunda. I will be 29th of March at the Chateau. I will be in Victorville on Saturday. Thursday night at Baja's Grill in Koreatown.
Listen, you guys have to listen to these places, and you have to know where he's going. You know what I mean? Like, you find out, and you buddy up, and you go out to these places, because Chris, you should start your own site.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Were you trying to figure out the price?
No, I was just trying to see how long we have.
Why are you? How do we know what time? You know what's fun? Everybody wants to know exactly what time we're ending. I don't even know what time it is.
I was asking how long do we have to stay up there?
You don't listen, to get on the stage, people come up here to work out a 1-minute set, a 3-minute set. It's $10 to get on the stage. And it's $10,000 a damn month to run the place, okay? So we're going to figure this out.
Well, thank you. Thank you for what you do.
Oh, it's not even a joke anymore. It's just not. It's just so crazy. You're asking me for rent? I want you to ask the homeless people out here for rent. They're on my space. Using my bathroom. And then I feel bad because the ladies, I let them, you know what I mean? Now, sometimes, it's just always like we're looking at a fella, but this time we got the comedy of the one and only Simply Stella, ladies and gentlemen, making her debut right here. Yeah, we made it. Oh.
So nice to meet you.
Oh, shit. Hello.
That feels better now. Wait, we got my hip bone going now. Old Arthur gone. Okay, Stella.
Which I'm glad that's C4 vertebrae now.
Hello, my name is Stella, and I go by Simply Stella. I'm first generation Nigerian, and that means both of them. Both of my parents were born and raised over there. And I was born in the Boogie Bronx and raised in Long Beach. So the interesting thing about the Nigerians is they only have respect for like 5 careers: the doctor, the nurse, the lawyer, the engineer, and our favorite, the pastor. So just me standing here tells you that I'm the black sheep of the family. Because I had the nerve, I had the audacity to go to my parents and tell them, I want to be a dancer. And my mom was like, excuse me? What did you say you want to be? You want to be a what? And then she looked at my dad like, is my ears bleeding? You want to be a what? And just as I was getting ready to explain, then my dad was like, wait a minute. What kind of dance are you talking about? Is it the one where the silver pole comes from the ground? And I was like, oh my God, no. I'm talking about I want to dance like on Fame. You guys remember Fame?
Yeah.
Legendary Debbie Allen.
Yes.
Oh, I want to dance. I want to dance. I want to dance. I'm like fantasizing about dancing with Janet Jackson and Leroy in the tights and the soft bulge. And Leroy telling me, hey, Stella, can you refreshen my cornrows at lunch? And then I get to dance with the Janet Jackson? What? I was telling my parents, I was hoping that they would, get on board with it. But I was like, I want to dance in the streets of New York. I want to tap dance on cars. I want to do somersaults over open fire hydrants. I want to audition for Julia Arts. I want to dance. And then here my mom goes, being a dream crusher. She said, no, you cannot be a dancer. And I'm like, there are 3 reasons why you cannot be a dancer. Number 1, you are fat. And number 2, you are knock-kneed. And then she said, And number 3, you are fat. So here I'm standing there like she is totally crushing the dream. I just couldn't believe that my mother would talk to me in such a way. And then she was like, I can't see a man picking you up in the air with no insurance. I've never seen a dancer who is fat and knock-kneed and big titties. Your titties will cause you imbalance. What? So needless to say, I went ahead and just chose a profession that was, that'll keep me with my membership card to the family. So I decided to become a nurse. And that way I won't be a homeless dancer in New York. I have a roof over my head lifetime. That's my time. Thank you. My name is Stella. You can find me at Simply Stella.
On all platforms?
On some platforms. I'm not that hip. I'm on Facebook and IG, and I'm moving closer to being on all platforms.
Listen, we got you. We got you, Stella.
Thank you.
Her step was coming up here. Come on, isn't that great for her? Ah! Yeah, crack my back again. I love it. Listen, she's loving it.
You're not being embarrassment to the family.
Well, well, that's funny. Did you meet Anya Kachi? No, this is Anya. And he's the guy that's going to lift you in the air.
Oh!
Yeah.
So you could tell your mother that. You missed her act, but we just threw something in there like that. I love him.
Somebody's drunk?
Stop it. I feel so badly about this, but I have to tell you that I have something going on with my phone, and I'm unable to send any messages, and my phone is white right now. Nothing's wrong with white, but I'm just saying I need this because we have a show coming up. I just want to talk about a few things real quick. And first of all, didn't mean to put you on the spot, Anya. Give it for Anya. I love him. This guy over here is a superstar. That's what I was telling you about on the phone. We met how many years ago on the phone? 10. Am I loyal? Am I loyal? You know when she came in, Anya? Tonight. But I'm so happy you made it. And there's so many other things that are going on here that you should be a part of, a major part of. And it's a great place. And I'm so sorry to have to leave like this, but I have no cell phone. And I want to promote something that's important to me. And it's about Aaron's acting class. And you're coming on board. You should be interested in it. It's a great way for people like us to use this muscle where we don't stress out about memorization. When you get a script, you need somebody to break it down. He's here, and that's wonderful. And we're going to be working with Dustin Chafin from the Write Club, and that's a writing class. And more importantly, I'm trying to promote our industry showcase that we're having, which is a part of the LA School of Comedy. When people take this course, they get an industry showcase at the end. And our industry showcase is going to be at April 2nd at the Ha Ha Comedy Club, where they film Hacks. If you don't know what Hacks is, and you're a comedian, please don't say, I don't know what it is, because it's got like 2 Emmys, it's women, it's great, and they film out of the Ha Ha. And that's why we can't go Thursdays, because they're filming. And so it's great, and we have to support each other in comedy. And I know the promo code isn't up, and thank you. Thank you for being Super Jew. I love you for that, Lee. I really do love you for that.
Well, they were complaining when they signed up.
They, and you know what? They, Jews have been talking about they way before they were woke, right? Right? Yeah. And you know who they are, a family member usually. Just saying who they are. And if you have a chance, please catch me on Prime on Live from Hollywood with Sunda Kronquist, or it could be the other way around. I don't remember at this point. But as I exit, and I would ask that you would bring up Aaron for me when I leave. I just want to say thank you to all of you, and I'm so sorry that I have to run out like this, but I don't have a cell phone. And like, yo, I need my cell phone, right? So we can promote these shows, right? All right. So this is some big comedy coming to the stage. And you probably know him. from many, many moons ago when we had a torrid affair back in El Segundo. Let's give it up for the comedy of Lee Schwartz.
El Segundo, I remember that night. Actually, I just came back to me. Oh, that was a good night. Great night, one of the best. It's not so bad right now. Got out tonight. Actually did a terrible thing. It started out, I was cooking, and that's a bad start in itself. I shouldn't try that. And I was just, my girlfriend has all these porcelain cats scattered around the house, but she loves them all, which they were right on top of the oven, and I moved the pan. They went right over where the little, you can't reach them. They went straight down. And I was just hoping she didn't hear that sound, the crashing sound. Of course, she did. And she runs over and she's like, "What happened?" And I just fled. I fled the scene of the accident and I took off. I just sought refuge here. You know, better place than being home right now. Just lay low for a little bit. Feels better already. No girlfriend. Good. Good news though. I started a job as a host. It's a good thing. Saturday nights, though, they put me on. I hate it. Really busy, extra crazy, and I really thought it was going to be an easy job. It turned out it was not easy at all. I thought the basics, I had it down: meet, greet, seat, and then greet. But I know greet, and I know greets first, and then seat. I got that far. And then so I'm trying to keep track of it. Waits out the door, going crazy, trying to wait the tables, keeps everybody going. And then they expect me to bring it down and speak articulately, clearly into the microphone. And no matter how I do it, it sounds like... And 100 people come over and they're like, "Is that us? Is that us? Is that us?" And one lady comes over and she's like, "I'm not coming over here again." And I said, listen. Next time, just imagine how your name would sound in the most unintelligible fashion. Unrecognizable. When you hear that, come on over, and most likely your table will be ready. She looked at me, kind of that look. And I don't think it was the answer she wanted at all, but I liked the answer. I thought it was a good answer. And I survived, stood my ground, and got through that night. Not easy. I felt like running out the door many times when people were at me, just disappear. But I hung in there. And then come home to this overzealous, crazy golden retriever. Doesn't care what I did, no matter what. I could have robbed an old lady, whatever it is. It's the same greeting every time, the unconditional love. It's like, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. I don't care what you did, love you. Just give me a biscuit. I'm sick of it. I had enough of that. I want some animal that'll say, "Get your life together, Lee. It's about time. About time." And I'm thinking, let different breeds look up different breeds, like indifferent, reserved, maybe judgmental. I'm thinking, nothing. I'm thinking like maybe cat. Cat, that's it, cat. I'm thinking cat, good cat, cozy on next to the cat. The cat's like, "What are you doing?" And you look like a guilty look on your face. I don't know where you've been. Your dirty hands, disheveled. Look like you've been burying bodies in the backyard or something. Don't even think about touching me. In fact, never pet me again. So, but, sometimes I get a lot of things when I'm standing in lines. Today was a hot dog. get in line, and someone said, "Are you from New York?" And I said, "Yeah, I was born in the Bronx, actually, at a hospital." And he's like, tough place. You're a tough man. And he's like, "How did you manage?" And I said, "Well, the hospital itself was pretty safe, actually. Delivery room, I had some questions about it. One particular nurse, she had a tattoo. She kind of looked at me slightly menacing. I didn't know what was going on. She wanted something from me. Maybe, I don't know, kidnap me or steal me even. But, I don't know, being a newborn, I was a little anxious, understandably. And I think it was an overreaction. She turned out to be okay, and I got through it. Another thing I got through. But I've been trying to relax, watch some nature shows, and nature shows are just not what they used to be at all. Used to be the old David Attenborough. Remember David? And it's a classic, like, "As you see, the wildebeest is drinking nervously at the waterhole. But this waterhole is staked out by lions." There, you learned something, right? Learned zebras, lions, And then I saw last night Coyote Peterson. I don't know if you know who that is. All he does, he grabs some poor bug wandering around in the wilderness or wherever it may be, grabs it, makes the bug sting him. Okay, so he has it sting him. Then he immediately, the whole thing, he drops to the ground, rolling around, screaming in agony, all the while him narrating. Basically, it sounds, I'm trying to imitate it. It's like, yep, I feel it's moving up my arm. Yep, burning needles, can feel it. I can starting to feel hyperventilating. Yes, definitely worse than the bull ant. Yep. Starting to get heart palpitations. Might need rescue. That's his whole show. It's all he does. And what do I learn from that? Nothing. I learned nothing. I need David to show me some. Coyote, all I see how he endures pain, and compared to other venoms of other animals. Me, it looks painful to me. By the end of the show, I'm in pain from watching it. But I make through it all. Yeah, Coyote, no thanks. If I don't get anything out of Coyote, it does nothing for me. But I make it through. I mean, whatever it is, whether it be Coyote, birth even, I managed to get through birth. That wasn't easy, by the way. But I did it in the end. And hosting, golden retriever, crazy golden retriever. But I'll make it. So I appreciate you all listening to me, and have a good night. Thanks. Oh, I'm supposed to introduce.
It's all right. Once again, give it up for Lee Schwartz. And what's your social media handle? Lee.Schwartz.585 divided by. Lee.Schwartz.585 dot comedy. Everyone got that? Okay. All right. So my name is Billy Ramirez, the middle-aged muchacho. I'm your host for the rest of the show, and also the reason why there's no more Instagram feed. Hey, I'm hosting. Okay. Come on. I know you're new, but you're not that new anymore. So, yeah. So, all right. So, shut up, man. Anyway, sorry. No, I'm kidding. That was a little rough. So I'm going to call One Punch Jay, and if I manage to keep him awake, he might be able to help me. So I'm the reason the Instagram is down now, because I was filming it, and now I got a host. And also, as I'm a middle-aged man now. I can't hold back yawns anymore. Oh my God, I was trying to hold back a yawn while filming. It's annoying. And now as an old middle-aged man, I'm starting to understand why my dad used to yawn so loudly. Like, he always used to, like a lion, MGM lion. And so now I'm starting to do this. those big yawns, which is a sign of getting old. But like on the downside, all right, fine, just a sign of me getting old. But on the upside, now when I go karaokeing, I can do a pretty good Michael McDonald from Doobie Brothers now. Just, just name a minute by minute by minute. I'll do backup vocals too. Peg, she came from somewhere back so long ago. Yeah, do it. Try it. Yeah, I'll do the whole song. But anyways, wait, are you supposed to come up now, Aaron? Yes. Yeah, I guess. All right. So, here's the guy who's definitely the Doobie Brothers' biggest fan. He actually drove a VW bus behind their tour in 1973, and he's got plenty of stories. He's also the director of the Film Actors Cafe, and he has this method of teaching you how to act without memorizing the lines, and it's kind of torture, but it works. And he'll tell you more about this. So please welcome to the stage, Aaron McIntyre.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, you son of a gun, yeah. Tell you all about it. Hey, everybody's looking really nice, really good, nice. Hi. You doing okay? You doing good? Because it's a safe place. Okay, it's a safe space here. We're all in a loving way. In a loving way. It's like looking at a painting. What? My name's Aaron. It's not Aaron. It's Aaron. Okay, so it's not ERIN, because that's the gay way to spell it. Sorry, any Aarons out there who are named Aaron. If there's any women Aarons out there who spell it ERIN, please, you can find me at aaronmcintyre.com, because never met an Aaron that wasn't hot, They're just all hot. It's also not AARON, so don't call me Aaron, because people don't say Jaqueline. When you say your name is Jacqueline, they don't say Jaqueline. So it's only Aaron, because that's, I guess, the only funny thing about that bit. No, the whole thing's damn funny. Oh, boy. Had a rough day today, very rough. Started off, I woke up. First mistake, right? Got out of bed. But then I did do my daily jog to the bathroom. Sometimes it's not really a jog. Thank you for that. Because it's a lot of work, and sometimes it's even worse. When I don't think they show this in the Olympics anymore, but they used to have those races where it was the fast walking, and that's kind of what sometimes my jog to the bathroom is. It's like, oh. You have that right? What I was doing, I was holding things in. Oh, see, can't hold anything in. There we go. So what am I going to talk about tonight? I love to talk about Teletubbies. Anybody ever watch Teletubbies? Thank you. I'm glad somebody does. Anya, you didn't watch Teletubbies? No. Just no. Too much color in that show. There was red, there was yellow, there was green. What was the other one? Red, yellow, green, and purple. Thank you very much. So, they canceled that show. They canceled that show because... What? You had a question? Yeah, there was 4 of them. It's 4. So there was Tinky Winky, which, they actually... they were about to cancel that thing because they were grooming children to be gay. Yeah, that's true. But I don't think they were grooming them. I think they were just trying to show us that everyone can love each other, because all the Teletubbies loved each other, And we had Tinky Winky was a tall one. He was purple, and Tinky Winky rhymes with gay, right? So he was gay. He always carried a purse. So I'm not saying that all gay men, I don't want to be canceled by the gay people. They don't all carry purses, but he had a purse. I don't know. And then there was Dipsy, who was just a dipshit. He was just an idiot who was kind of walking around. He didn't have any sexuality. He was asexual, I believe. And then there was Lala. LL, lipstick lesbian, right? Because sometimes she'd wear a skirt and then other times she wouldn't. So that's what that tells me. I don't know about you. And then, of course, there was Poe, the little red guy. And, of course, red, it goes with that kind of male energy, right? So he was the straight man, the cis man. So he was really fucking angry because Tinky Winky was gay, and he wasn't into him. And Tinky Winky was into him, but he wasn't into him. And then there was Lala, who was, a lipstick lesbian, so she had nobody there. She had nobody to get with. And then Dipsy, of course, asexual. So I think it was kind of like it was a quad, no exit. Anybody ever read Sartre? Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, right? No exit. Right, no exit. Right, that's right. And the whole message was that life is hell. Right, we're all in hell because it was the same kind of thing. A little triangle that nobody loved. Somebody loved this person. Anyway, it goes on and on. But they did love each other. The Teletubbies loved each other, even though they were all very different. And I don't know what they did with that fucking vacuum cleaner. Once the lights were off, once the cameras went off, what did they do with the vacuum cleaner? Nunu. You remember Nunu? Boy, you guys really are hostile towards the Teletubbies. Jeez. You just don't care. I don't give a shit about the Teletubbies. Who gives a shit about them? You don't remember them? Oh, really? They had a really creepy son that would pop out. It's like, I have, what was I going to say? I have a really bad memory. Can't remember shit, and I'm sure there are people here who can relate to that. How many people can relate to that, and having a bad memory, right? Okay. How many times do you walk back and forth into a room and forget things? Because it's about 25 times a day for me. I'll walk in, forget what I did there, pick up something else, walk out, and then go, what did I bring this here for? And then I'll go, oh, shit, I was going into there again. It's just back and forth and back and forth. And, one time last time I was with a woman, which was a long time ago, but memory was just as bad back then. It was with this woman, we're making love. Making the love. Yeah, I like that. And right in the middle, I just kind of looked down and went, what did I come in here for? And I couldn't remember, so, that was it. It's been about 2 years, actually, since I've been with a woman. But I have been having a torrid affair with my friend's bidet. Oh, man. You ever had a bidet? You ever done a bidet? Woo, man. Yeah, it's like splashy. It's like, oh, you don't even know what that is? Nope. Oh, I'll tell you what a bidet is. A bidet is a little thing that comes out in the toilet, and it goes like this, and it shoots water up your ass. Yeah. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. I'm thinking, we've kind of taken a little break, because, but we do keep texting. We're texting, and I write, hey, baby, oh, yeah. And then she'll write back, but, oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, get squirty with me. Yeah. I have a mother. Anybody else had a mother? Mother? Is your mother domesticated? Because mine wasn't. No. Yes. He's kind of got a yes. No. It was yes. You have a mother. No, she was not domesticated. Okay, good. Now I got it clear. Thanks, Alan. Yeah, she was quite. This is what she'd do in the morning when we were sitting around the breakfast table. She'd just be sitting there looking out the window, and suddenly she'd just go. And I go, Mom, stop! It was like it was freaky, and she'd just space out. So yes, I did get her eyes. Thank you, Mom, for the bug eyes. Really appreciate that. was in a play years ago. They had a camera way back in the back of the theater, and they were pointing toward the stage. And, so I'm dancing, and all you see is these big fucking eyes going, coming across the stage. Yeah, it was embarrassing. But yeah, she was really great. She was like one of those people that, you come in with a gash on your head, and you go, oh, I got a gash. She goes, just spit on it and rub it in the dirt. I'd be like, it's really hard to fucking spit on my head. So she'd spit on it for me, and, and then she'd rub it in the dirt. Come in, with a broken, say, oh, Mom, I broke my arm. She'd go, can you move it? And she'd like grab it and throw it around. Anybody have that kind of mom? No? See, that was the care I got, okay? And guess what? Even though I had that, I still went out during COVID and I took care of my mother. Yeah. I mean, I didn't do a good job because she died, but she would have loved that joke. She would have fucking loved that joke. Okay. Sometimes we'd fight. You know how many people have fought with their parents? As you're growing up, right? Yep. So we'd fight because we're living in the same house 24/7. And there's 3 words that you never want to hear when someone has a hard time getting from one room to the other. It's I have to poop. Yeah. And then the 2 words that are the worst to hear, that are even worse than that, is I'm pooping. It's really bad. But we used to fight, and then she'd get really passive aggressive, so she'd lay there, right? And she'd go, oh, I'm so cold. I'm just so cold. I wonder, I guess there's no one around to help me, but I can't get up and get a blanket, but I'm so cold. And I'd come over and I'd go, you want a blanket? Get away from me! That was my mom. She was a lovely woman. And never let us say fart. Couldn't say fart. Had to say pop. I popped. And one time I was in a restaurant and I said I popped. And the person next to me goes, oh my God, what happened? Whew. Man, it's a lovely night. You people are beautiful. Let me see some teeth. Come on, just give me some teeth. I want to see some teeth out there. Shall I bring up the next person, or you want to come up here? Yeah, he's going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up once again for Billy Ramirez. Real one.
I just got to stick to the fist bump. I always screw it up. I'm going to do a fist bump, then no, I'm going to do I've screwed up anyways. But speaking of poop, I was reminded of a conversation I had with my brother over the weekend, and we were talking about this incident we had. We got violently sick off of Neapolitan ice cream from Grocery Outlet. And, we just violently sick. But once my dad and I were feeling better, we took back the rest of the ice cream back to Grocery Outlet on Monterey Road in San Jose, California. And I don't remember most of the conversation he had with the manager, but I do remember the manager reaching out his hand and telling my dad, and grabbing the rest of the ice cream and telling my dad, I'm going to send this back to the lab. And his conversation with my brother reminded us that it's been about 35 years and we haven't heard back from the lab. And also, I'm pretty sure that Grocery Outlet, the discount grocery store, doesn't have a goddamn lab. So anyways, but I think I might know the perfect person to help me figure out the mystery, whether or not Grocery Outlet has a lab or not. Please welcome to the stage the hilarious insights of Dove.
Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Great. Regular. Thank you for your honesty. Is this thing on? This thing's working?
Yes.
I like how the comic, the gentleman who just went, Aaron, is it?
Yes.
He said, but when COVID came around, I took care of it. I was like, did he kill his mother? I had that thought. I was like, damn, he's confessing. We're not live now. You turned the Instagram off, right? YouTube's still on. Oh, YouTube is still on. Okay, we got a murderer in the house.
Yeah.
All right. dang it, I wanted to be racist. No, I'm kidding. Joking. Wow. I don't know. I'm in a weird place right now. I'm excited. My wife and I, we're getting ready to celebrate 20 years of marriage. I never cheated on my wife. One woman man. Yeah, thank you. It's the kind of, hey, thank you. It's the kind of guy that I am. You know? Someone who cannot get a side chick. It's just rough out there. No one else will have me. I'm looking. It's not for lack of trying. Yeah, it turns out the secret to marriage is not having options. So there you have it. No, I love my wife. I do. We're just very different people, my wife and I. We're very different people. And you can really see that when we travel together. We just went out to Arizona last weekend, and when she travels, she likes to have a lot of structure and order. She likes to know where we're going, what time we're going to get there, what are we going to eat, when are we going to eat, should we bring a snack, what kind of snack, what kind of clothes do we wear, what's the weather going to be like. Every detail she has to know when we travel. And when I travel, I like to have fun. So we're different. You know what I mean? That's it. We're different. Yeah, so a lot of love, but not a lot of like. It's a likeless marriage when we're on the road together. A likeless marriage, but I guess what matters is the love. Yeah. Movies are out right now. Did anyone excited to see the Snow White film? All right, one person. I guess there's a scandal about this. Have you been following the scandal? Apparently, what I know about it, I don't know too much about it, but apparently, the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Seven Dwarfs? Yeah. All right, seven Dwarfs. Sorry, thank you for helping me with this bit. I should get my facts straight. Anyhow, they didn't use actual little people. They used normal-sized actors. Because they thought it'd be offensive to hire dwarves. That's okay, you can say that term. They can say that term. So they hired normal-sized actors and then used CGI to make them small. But it turns out that actors in the dwarf community were super upset. Because they're like, you're taking our jobs. Like, that's what we need the work. Like, this is like the Seven Dwarves. This is our big chance to get some work in Hollywood. So nobody's happy. It was like it turned out to hit them in the face. I don't know. I mean, that's the thing with wokeism. It's hard to make everyone happy. Especially this Captain America thing came out, and people were like, "Oh, it's just woke. They had to make Captain America black." I was like, "This is ridiculous." I think it's just people just make too much of issues. But again, how do you make people happy? You know what I'm saying? I was thinking, look, Captain America should be black. We should hire a black actor to play Captain America, and then get CGI and make him look white. Then everyone's happy, right? It's a win-win. All right, thank you for laughing at that. I was trying that out. Yeah, mix it up. You know what I mean? What the hell? Anyone could play anything as far as I'm concerned. Let's mix it up. Mix it up. I was thinking I'd like to see a Jewish James Bond. Like a really Jewy Jew James Bond. Like they'd be like, so what is your name? He goes, what is my name? He wants to know my name. And what do you mean? My name is Bond. Like a relationship, a bond, you do business, you make a bond. My name, James. What's your first name? He wants to know my first name. That's how my Jewish James Bond goes. My name is Bond. James Bond. Yeah, that would be really popular. I think it'd be dope if there was a Palestinian Fiddler on the Roof. Wouldn't that be rad? Do all the songs, Instead of tradition, you could be like, Intifada, Intifada, I guess you have to know the traditions. You guys know that musical tradition?
Yeah, you bet.
You know, he knows. I got the Jew in the audience. If I had a country, yaddy, 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 yaddy. Oh, no. He's shaking his head. Oh, it only gets worse. Yeah. To death, Ali Akbar. Okay, I'll just move on from there. Man, I was just reflecting on the passage of time. You know, it's been 5 years since Kobe Bryant and his daughter died in that horrible crash. It's been 5 years. Isn't that nuts? Seems like yesterday. And you really see what Kobe meant to the city. You know, you drive around and, like, you see pictures of him and Gigi on all these murals. You guys seen these murals around town? And when you actually look at, like, Kobe's numbers, like, what he accomplished in his career, it's astounding. It's astounding. Like, he won 5 titles, 2 MVPs, made the All-Star team every year of his career. I mean, it's amazing. You see those kind of numbers, and you get, like, okay, that's why they paint murals of him. What I don't get is Gigi. I mean, no offense. I'm just saying she didn't really put up the numbers. I'm just like, don't be mad at me. The game is cruel, you know? Just saying, no rings. Gigi. Okay. I like doing stand-up. It's been hard for me to overcome my fears, though. I always wanted to do stand-up comedy, but I only started a couple years ago. And congratulations, Stella! One more time for Stella. You did awesome. That was a great set. That was super great. I was like learning things. I was like really interested in. Your mom's fucked up, though. Damn, so mean. I was like, damn, that hurts. That like hurt me, and to sit next to you, I was like, kind of felt like that was my mom too, though. I think we all kind of. I don't know, maybe we don't. Mean mom phenomena. I think mean moms is sort of the theme of the night. But yeah, I'm nervous. I get scared in front of people, you know. But a friend gave me some advice which I think is really helpful. It's helped me a lot. He said, just get up there and just imagine everyone's naked. You don't have to be embarrassed. And it actually helped. But now, every time I come on stage, all I see is just like tits and dicks. Like, this guy right here, his dong is fucking huge. I mean, hung like a horse. Come on in, man. Thanks for walking in on my punchline. It's all good. I'm fucking crazy about women, though. It's terrible. It's terrible. LA, the girls are so hot in LA, especially these girls with these tattoos. Ugh. They're so sexy. Yeah, give it up for tattoos. Yeah. Because they're suggestive, you know? They make you wonder. You're like, ooh, what other mistakes will she make? You know what I mean? Like, goddamn, what else will she put in her body? You know what I mean? Okay, that's a 2-minute time? So I got another minute? Okay, I'll close out on something from my book. I'm trying stuff out tonight. Thank you, guys. One more time for yourselves for coming out. Fiddler on the Roof, Palestinian Fiddler on the Roof. Is that? Oh, you like it? Okay, I just wasn't sure about that one. Fuck it. I'll just end it there. I love you guys. My name is Dov Rudnick. I'm going to be at the Hollywood Improv tomorrow night. First time ever.
Oh, wow.
First time ever, 9:45 show. Louis C.K. is going on at 7:30.
Yeah, bro.
Right? Fucking Louis C.K. is my opener. There you go. No, I'm excited. Come through. The tickets are cheap. They're only $15. It's in the lab. It's not like we're, made it on the main stage, but I'm super stoked about that. One more time for your host, Dov Rudnick.
Once again, give it up for Dov. All right, quick question. Who here believes that there is no such thing as a stupid question? Good. Perfect. Yeah, there is such a thing as a stupid question. And my latest example of this was I recently went to lunch with a new friend. And within seconds of me eating, my new friend looks at me directly in the face and he tells me, do you know your jaw clicks when you eat? And then I, in return, looked him in the face and told him, did you know that my jaw is next to my ears? Yeah, I'm willing to bet all the money in my pocket that I hear it louder than you do. Okay, so yeah, I'm very well aware of that. Also, like recently, I went to Nashville on a business trip, and I lost my license somewhere on the trip. And then when I got there, I told my coworkers, inevitably the question they would ask is, "Oh, you lost your license? Well, do you have your passport?" Like, "Oh yeah, my passport, yeah, is with my birth certificate and the Magna Carta that I packed with me." Like, you mean a solution to my problems? You know, anyways, but. You don't have to worry about this man asking any stupid question because he's just way too smart for that. So please welcome to the stage, Alan, the number cruncher Weiss. All right, hold on. I got this. There we go. Wait. There we go. I mean, you're just going to take it off, right?
That's what they say.
There we go.
Hello, my name is Alan. Is this not working?
Yeah, it's working.
Needs to be plugged in. Thank you very much. My name is Alan Weiss. Thank you. I'm awkward. I'm awkward. I'm the kind of awkward that is socially awkward. Like, I take things really literal. I was walking and this homeless guy came up to me and he's like, "Any change?" And I was like, "No, you look the same." I take things really literal. As I said, I was at a bar and they had this sign that said, "No alcohol drinks beyond this point." So I stayed until I was sober. There you go. That was last night. Okay. It helped me with my awkwardness. I took up improv. It's great for the social skills. But when I started, it was really tough. It was really hard. And so I hired a teacher. And so after watching me, she was like, "Come over here." She's like, "Wow, you are stiff." So I told her to put back on her shirt. Oh. Ba-doom-tsh. Okay, come on. Okay, some new stuff, okay? I don't have it memorized, so bear with me. So I have insomnia, and it's annoying because I can't fall asleep even at work. Part of this is insomnia. So like, I don't even hate when you can't. I typed it out and I can't even read it. What the hell? It's first my handwriting and I can't even read it. Okay, so the cure to insomnia, if you don't know, is less sleep. It's less sleep, and to journal about it. And so I'm like, "Dear Diary, I didn't sleep last night." I don't want to do. Wait, that's. Okay, I'll do that one later. I have another one later. Okay, sorry. Insomnia is weird because the cure is less sleep. That's like telling someone who's alcoholic to binge drink.
Right.
Yeah. It's also like telling someone who's fat to eat candy in order to lose weight. It gets weirder. You only track your sleep. You're supposed to track not only are you supposed to track your sleep, you're actually supposed to journal about it. Like, "Dear Diary, I didn't sleep again. Doc said I wouldn't die, but TikTok says otherwise." The recovery took me 3 months to get over the lobotomy. My dad was super supportive. He was like, "Alan, sleep is the death of the living." Coming from the guy who sleeps at football games, sleeps at every concert, and slept through my bar mitzvah. Don't feel bad. I slept through it too. You have this thing called in sleep, when you have insomnia, called sleep pressure. And you're supposed to, you need the sleep pressure to be as big enough that you fall asleep. That is similar to what my ex told me about my paycheck. Okay. So that's there. That's some new stuff. Thank you for listening to me on my new stuff. Okay. Some old stuff because I need to practice for my show. I hate that. Don't you hate it when you have to practice? You can't remember anything. So I'm awkward. I said I'm awkward. And to help me with my awkwardness, I decided to do a bunch of social stuff. Social stuff. So I went to brunch, and they told me to bring the fluffiest pita bread I could find. So I was in Whole Foods filling up all the pita. I was like, oh, this one feels kind of nice. This one comes rough. Oh, yeah, this one feels just right. And I was standing there in the bread aisle number 4, thinking if someone sees me, they're going to think I'm a pedophile. Can't have that, so I brought sourdough. I told my therapist I really like Best Buy dates, and she said, for the love of God, please tell me you're not going to Best Buy on dates. I was like, that's an option? But I was really referring to the dates on like cans, the expiration dates. And I was rummaging through my whole entire house, and because I learned to cook, and I was looking for saw all my spices that expired. There is no way I'm throwing away $80 worth of spices. So now I use them as deodorant. My friend's like, you smell great. I'm like, yeah, it's called Old Spice. I think people should have Best Buy stickers or expiration dates to help me out. Like my 1-year-old niece should have like best before at 6 p.m. Or girls I date, best after dinner and margaritas. Or my grandmother expired 2017. She's dead. I buried her in all the spices. She's not coming back as a zombie. I'm gonna eat that grandson's brains. No, it's not happening. I made sure she was dead. Oh God. So let's see what else should we talk about. So I got I have a car that died. It got old, and I needed to get a new one. And the thing about having an old car is there's always those should have picked up the signals. Like there was a point in time I should have known I should have got a new car. Like when no one wanted a carpool. Like when I showed up to a date and then she canceled. Like when Cars for Kids said no. 1877 Cars for Kids, KRS Cars for Kids, 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today, unless you're Alan. I did get a new car. I was going to the dealers. Dealers are annoying, and I decided I want to get a nice car because I deserved it after 17 years. And so I said I want an Audi S4, dark blue, light interior. And the dealer looked me up and down. He's like, no. What you want is a Prius. No self-respecting man wants a Prius. That's like going up to your spouse and saying you want sex. And she goes, no. What you want is to watch. I was talking to a friend, an ex-girlfriend, about how to afford the car. And I'm an accountant, so I save until I can afford it. And she's like, that is so old school. I was like, well, how did you get your BMW? She's like, I just had sex with a salesman. So I tried it. It didn't work. They charged me extra for the Prius. I told you I was an accountant. People always go, are you really an accountant? Why would I lie about that? Because I'm a tax gigolo? Hey, ladies, who wants your taxes done? There's only one lady here. Hey, lady, you want a refund? Hey, lady, you want to make it dependent? Hey, lady, where you going? I have a huge refund for you. I will end on this. So I'm on the spectrum, and being autistic, it's hard because people go, they think there's a look, and people always go, you don't look autistic, and that's a huge issue and a big problem, okay, when I bite them. Thank you very much. My name is Alan Weiss. I have a show in Indiana on Friday at the Wit Theater. So if you're in Indiana at 7 p.m., you can go there. If not, you can follow me at Alan W. Weiss. Thank you very much.
Give it up once again for Alan, the number cruncher Weiss. Yeah, so, oh Lord, I'm kind of burning up here. I've been wearing this jacket this whole time, and I would like to take it off, but after watching myself enough on these videos and seeing Hunter White's really good photos, I realized that the jacket helps hide my snack weight. So I don't wear it for fashion, really. It's more for just structural purposes. But speaking of fashion, this next cat has the biggest collection of third-string wide receiver jerseys. So please give it up for the comedy of Yama Radke.
I don't like to stand and perform. I'd rather like just kind of sit. It makes me feel like I'm just kind of like talking to y'all. So it's true, because that is what I'm doing. I think my battle plan for this is, you know, one of you guys said something about like it took you guys a long time to do comedy. I know you said that. There's a couple other ones of you that said that, myself included. I started thinking I had funny shit to say like 10 years ago when I was like 19. And for those of you who are here, I think last week Wednesday, there was some girl who was like 22, 23. I mean, she came up here, no material, fucking killed, man. And the reason she killed is because she was just herself. And I think what I've realized is that the greatest comedians of all time are just themselves. There's no performance. There's no, like, you know, trying to get you to laugh. They just, like, yeah, they got punchlines and shit, but they'll just kind of basically just sit here and tell you a story. That's why Dave Chappelle's so great, Chris Rock, Cat Williams, all of them. So, yeah, I don't have any material supposedly, like, written right now, but I just came here to basically try it out. This is my first time being on stage for something like this, so appreciate it. And we have to stay up here for 10 minutes, but like you should, right? Like you don't want to like basically like kick yourself out. That's the maximum. Okay. So it's funny. I thought of 3 things when I was like going over the things. I was like, okay, I have to have something to talk about. I don't want to be just like some like jackass just going up there like with nothing to say. But the 3 things I came up with, of all things, which should have not gone in order, was porn, Aiden, and Max. Yeah, you guys are starting to question maybe my intentions right about now. But porn is basically because I think every man has had some funny or fucked up experience with porn where they're kind of in the middle of it and then they realize just how sad it is. It's like kind of like called post-nut clarity, when you're just done and you're just like, God, what am I doing with my life? This is like the fucking 30th night in a row I've jacked off. There's fucking cum stains all over my bed sheets. This is getting real bad. It's really bad. I need a woman right now. Yeah. But and then the other 2, don't get mad at me now, are fucking students that I work with at my job. And the reason that is actually I have no fucking reason. That's really fucked up. That's kind of weird. But it was mainly because those are just things I think I could try to make funny. And so Aiden is one of my students. I work with special ed kids. So I got kids that, you know, fucking bite people. So I guess if you've ever bit someone, I worked with you at one point. And I've got kids who like shit in their pants. I've got kids who slap you, who, you know, kick you in the face, like do all kinds of crazy stuff. And yeah, Max is just they're just like, for people who say that the word retarded is offensive, and you know, and like a couple of you guys were talking about woke culture. It's true. Like the woke culture in the mainland, I'm from Hawaii originally, is fucking unbelievably it's ridiculous. It's gotten a little too out of hand, because I think is like people just need to start kind of like understanding where the other person is coming from before jumping to conclusions about who that person is, because people take things at face value. So yeah, if you say to somebody like especially to somebody who is mentally challenged, like, you're a fucking retard, you piece of shit, like, you teasing them or whatever, that's fucked up. But yeah, there's some stuff that, like, yeah, they're retarded and they do some retarded shit. Like, they literally will just fucking sit there and just stare. Like, Max just stares at just stuffed animals just for like hours on end, and if you just leave him there, he'll just keep doing it, or he'll just show me his dick out of nowhere, and then I'm like, well, come on, dude, put it away. I mean, dude's got a baby arm and it's bigger than mine, so I started to think that maybe I'm not really doing well in that department. So Max has gotten 0 bitches just like me, but he's got a bigger dick than mine. So at least he's winning in that department. Got to take your victories where you can get them, right? What did I say? And then I have another student. Like, you were talking about the spectrum. A lot of people think that if you're autistic, that you're just like, Rain Man, and you're just Dustin Hoffman, and you're just like, okay, where's the casino? Oh, okay. Put 20 on black. $5 million, bam! You're just like, no, that's not even how it works at all. Like, if you are truly autistic, there's like different things. Like, some people, yeah, they might have like a little thing that they're kind of specialized in, but usually they don't really, they're not really special. It's not really like that. It's usually that they're just kind of like, how would you say? They might have one thing that one normal person, quote unquote normal person, would be good at, but then they still might like lack social cues. So it's just, or you might have like kids who are all the way on the end of, where Max is, and, he can, if you ask him like, hey Max, you want to go outside? Yeah. Okay. Do you like banana splits, and would you like a burger or a banana split? Yeah. And that's it. So like, then there's that type of spectrum where they don't really understand much at all. So yeah, and then you have kids like Aiden, who I work with on a daily basis, and he's like, quote, he's full on normal, and he's not autistic, so I work with all different types of kids. But this kid is freaking like he's more of some kids just got behavioral issues. So I go up to him and, it's kind of awesome, because most of the time I can just sit back and not really do much. And that's awesome when you're at work and you can kind of just get away with that. And you're like, fuck, man, no one's really looking. I'm supposed to be working, but I'm just sit here and just go on my phone and just relax. And no, Aiden is... he wasn't doing his work today, and this actually did happen today. And I was like thinking to him, I'm like, okay, he needs to be doing something. And the teacher was like, Aiden, do your work, and otherwise you're not gonna get your reward. And he's practicing his cursive, so he's just got behavioral stuff. But this kid's behaviors is he'll grab a fucking chair and like whip it at you. Last time that happened, he almost hit the kid clear across the forehead. So they're like, maybe we should take this a little seriously. And then I was like, shouldn't you guys move Aiden away from the kid that he just almost assaulted yesterday? They're like, no, they'll work through it. And they kept like, I swear to God, they're right next to each other still. I'm like, that kid nearly broke his neck, and you guys are going to leave him right next to each other? That doesn't even make any sense. But yeah, so when I got to Aiden, I was just like, hey man, can you do your work, because people are kind of like that's what you're here to do. And he just kind of looked at me and gave me this strange look, and I was like, that was the most serial killer look I've ever seen from somebody. And I was like, yeah, I was just kind of like, okay. And then, but I'm still like, all right, I want him to do what he's supposed to do. So I sit down and I'm like, okay, bro, so you got to do your work because otherwise you're not going to get your like da-da-da. I said something like that. And this little shithead, bro, he just goes like this. Remember, he's just got behavior. So he's fully pretty much not really on the spectrum of anything else. He just looks and he goes, shut up. I was like, damn, I just got shut down by a fucking 8-year-old. When a 9-year-old or 8, whatever the fuck Aiden's 9. When somebody who is 9 shuts you down like that, it's the most emasculating, insignificant feeling you could ever have. You're just like, okay, well, I guess, all right. And then you don't know what to do. You just kind of have to keep picking on. So as I did that, I told him again. I said, hey man, that's not nice. You shouldn't say that. He's like, well, maybe you should have picked a better career path. And I was like, damn, bro. Where the fuck did you where did you learn to roast people like that? So I went in my car, cried, then, came back to Aiden and I was like, listen, you little shit, if you don't get your shit together, I'm going to fucking punch you. No, I didn't say that. Those are the things that you think, though, when you have somebody like that mess with you. But I did tell him, what I did tell him is this. I said, Aiden, you got to get your stuff together because you're not doing your work. You just need to start tracing. It's real simple. And I was being calm about it because you want to keep it calm. And then on verbatim, he says, shut up. I'm going to punch you in your motherfucking face. I added that. He said, what he did say is, shut up, or I'm going to punch you in your face. I was like, oh, man, I'm telling you, man, I am from Hawaii, bro. The Mo came out and he was like, bro, really, you going to fucking, you going to do that to me? Hell no, you ain't going to fucking talk to me like that, boy. But he did, and the thing is when that happened, when you work with the LAUSD, you can't do shit to these kids now. They're fucking untouchable. They run around, basically thinking they're the king of everything because they know. Does that mean something, by the way?
That's 10 minutes.
Time's up.
You got to amen like twice.
Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. Are we? Well, then if that's it, I'll wrap it up. I didn't have any material. I got a couple laughs out of you. I just wanted to see if I could basically get up here and do this and see if I'll be more prepared next time. This taught me a lot. My name's Yama Radkin. Follow me at Yamahilo on Instagram. Oh yeah.
Once again, get up for Yama Radke. If anyone is interested in doing something similar, we have a cot in the back for whatever. Anyways, all right, let's get some energy up for our headliner. Couldn't think of a better way to end this tonight's show. Come on, there's more energy. Come on, yeah, come on. There we go. This next comedian, he's a superstar. He's one of our favorites here at LASC. So please give it up for the high-flying comedy of Anye West. Sorry to wake you.
I was like, it's always interesting how people bring me up, like high flying. I love the adjectives you guys use. One time somebody was like, oh, this guy has so much energy, and he brought me up and everyone was like, are you sure? I don't know. It's good vibes. See if there's anything new I'm trying to talk about. I did a show at Flappers, I think it was like last week, and I was wearing this this UGG jacket, right? It was like a wool jacket, I'm sure. I don't know materials. Some girl came up to me after and she was like, loved your set, but I really think you should start rethinking, your how your clothing choices affect. She went on this rant about animals and sheep and PETA and was involved. It was a lot, but I was pretty faded, so I was just in one ear out the other. But I was just I focused in on the right part because she was like, what do you think the sheep would say if it saw you wearing its wool like this? I'm like, well, first of all, I do know that sheep grow an infinite amount of wool, it's hair for them. So he would probably say, damn, it looks great in a different color. I should try to dye it myself, bro. And she was like, oh, you think it would really say that? And why would it sound like that? I'm like, well, if you can imagine a sheep talking, I can imagine him talking like me in my vernacular, like a sheep from Inglewood. I don't know. Why do we have to stop our imagination where you want it to stop? Maybe me and the sheep are cool now. Maybe we match. I don't know. It was just a fun little thing because I was like, people always get mad when they try to argue with me because I'm like, I'm a very unserious person, and then also I don't really get angry anymore. Maybe it's the weed, maybe it's just like life. I just feel like I'm kind of beat down when it comes to that. Recently, I was discussing with somebody about strip clubs, and they were like talking about how like they wanted to go there for their birthday, and they were kind of pitching me the idea with such excitement. And me personally, I'm not a fan of strip clubs. Personally, I don't enjoy strip clubs. I discovered this at a very early age. I was 18. I went to a strip club on my birthday. But for those of you who don't know, I have a Christmas Eve birthday. Not the best time for strip clubs, especially not when you're 18 and your friends are 17, because they had to sit in the car, so I had to go in by myself. Not to mention, at 18, my bank account wasn't really moving like it's moving to be in a strip club. You feel me? Like, and then we did some shit first. And you ever, like, when you young, you have just enough money to do what you was gonna do that day. Like, we went to the movies and I got snacks, so I was wilding out. I ain't expected to do nothing else for probably the rest of the week. And they talking about going to the strip club. And it was like, oh, it's a $5 cover charge. I was like, fuck. I had $6 left in my account. So I'm doing math. I can get in. So I pay my little $5. I go in. I'm by myself, mind you. And it's a Tuesday. It's like 2 o'clock on a Tuesday. It's not strip club times. You feel me? And I walked in, and I passed a little curtain and shit, and the shorty was already like butt-ass naked. And for me, I felt uncomfortable because it's not a shorty that I think I would ever wanted to see butt-ass naked. And I was uncomfortable, and I got even more uncomfortable because they came over to me, they tapped me on the shoulder, they said it's a 2-drink minimum. Fuck. I don't even drink soda. You feel me? Like, I'm perplexed because I only got $1 in my account, and I got to explain to my mom because she still had access to my account. Again, I'm in high school. While I overdrafted the strip club getting 2 apple juices. You feel me? Like, it's weird. I'm not enjoying myself. I'm never going to come back here. Terrible experience. People always, like, think, like, my jokes about money are, like, jokes. No, this is life. You feel me? Like, this isn't something I really deal with. For those of you that don't know me, I'm never going to say I'm broke, but I do have a condition. It's called TFD. I'm temporarily financially disabled. Basically, I know. It's tough. Basically, it comes with some real disabilities, you feel me? Like, I started my car the other day, and it made a noise the cars aren't supposed to make. But because of my TFD, I couldn't hear it. Like, because I can't do nothing about that. Like, financially, I have nothing for that. You feel me? I just had to turn my music up, continue my day. It's terrible. I went to buy dog food for my dog, and because that's where her food be at, you know, the dog food store. And so I went to PetSmart, and I had the food on my shoulder. You feel me? I'm walking out of the store, and the lady was like, she comes up to me, and she's like, oh, have you ever thought about giving your dog like a raw food diet? And I'm like, oh, what do you mean? She's like, oh, no, it's like way better for the dog. She pulls out a pamphlet. I'm like, oh, fuck, she really about this life. I put the bag down. I'm listening to her spiel. You know, she's spitting it. And then she's like, gets to the last page, and she shows me, she's like, and this is how much it costs. And I realized between me and my dog, only one of us can afford to eat real food. And it's gotta be me, because I'm getting the money. You feel me? It's gotta be me. I can't do the kibble. You gotta do that. Like, if you really wanted real food, you gotta go out and get it. You feel me? I see dogs on TV all the time. I be showing her like, yo, go get it. You feel me? I don't got management. You could do it too. You don't got management either. Let's do it. Get active. She cute though. She could do something if she was really about that life. When I speak of TFD, it actually affects my relationship with my friends too. Like, my friends, they went to this concert recently. They went to go see Tyler, the Creator, and all my friends was like posting videos and such. You know, they was posting all on their stories. And I'm a good social media friend. Like, I'm liking everybody posts. You feel me? I'm commenting. I'm being, interacting with the content. You feel me? Supportive. And then when my friends commented back and be like, oh, you're only doing all that because you got FOMO. You got FOMO. I was like, whoa. Excuse me, sir. Because of my TFD, I don't even get FOMO anymore. I get FOSMM. FOSMM. I fear of spending my money. I don't want to spend my money, sir. I don't get FOMO. I don't understand that life anymore. And my friends, they're all doing pretty good in life now. My homie just got a new apartment downtown, and he's got a new a job offer, and he called me so excited when he left. He was like, wow, this is great, man. I love this friend group. I love having you as a friend, man, because I know, like, no matter what happens, like, I know money is not going to change us. And you ever like be on FaceTime and you fake like you froze? Yeah, that's what I did. I was like, and I hung up because I know money's gonna change me. I'm sorry, I've already seen it do it in small amounts. I'm an honest man. Like throughout the week, I be eating mad regular. You feel me? Oreos, bagels, sandwiches, cereal, noodles, sufficing, no complaints. I'm enjoying myself. But let that check hit my bank account, my whole diet change. I start ordering shit I ain't never ordered before. I'm at the restaurant talking about some, give me the filet mignon. Niggas said the filet mignon. What the fuck? Filet mignon. So I know what it is. It's right here. I have just enough for this. No tip, but I have just enough. Just enough. It'll go through the card. It'll go through. I thought they was on to me. I know that shit came with a quiz. They was like, how do you want it done? I'm like, I don't know. Do it excellent. Do it well. The best way. I don't cook the food. I have the money. Why are you asking me more questions? Shit came with a questionnaire. I'm not interested. I used to work at like a VR job a while ago, and I used to always like tell my coworkers about how like I would take edibles before work because it's a job. It was like a Disneyland job. Like you had to be happy all the time, and I was like, I don't even want to be here for real. I gotta do this. You feel me? And like, how could you take edibles and come to work? I'm like, well, first you take the edible, then you go to work, and then it hits. You feel me? It's not hard. But they were so shocked. You know, they act like I just punched a baby in the face. It was just crazy discussion. And it was wild. I was like, bro, this is normal for me. Like, the whole room was shaking. I was like, it was relaxed. And I was like, but honestly, like doing edibles, I realized it's bigger than me. Like, I don't do this for me. I do this for the community. You feel me? Like this is not just me, because I'm going to these shops and I'm paying cash. I'm not tipping. I'm going back to the community. The homeless population is actually eating off of me taking these edibles. Imagine how many people would starve if I stopped this habit. Can't let them starve on the streets. People are like, oh my God, Anya, you're such a nice person. Honestly, I grew up watching a lot of TV, like the hidden camera shows, and I'm always waiting on my moment. Like, what would you do? Like John Quinones, racially ambiguous host. That's why he's the host. He's racially ambiguous. You don't know what he is, but I love it. I was always waiting for my moment. And it was one moment I'm gonna end on this. I was leaving the weed shop and I saw a homeless man coming up to me. I'm like, oh, I bet for sure I'm finna change his life with these $2. So I'm reaching my pocket. He's like, man. I said, excuse me, sir. He said, weed or meth? I said, what? Weed or meth? That question bothered me for several reasons. First of all, weed or meth, that is two totally different vibes, sir. You have to pick and choose the life you want to live. I damn near gave him a speech. You got to pick and choose the life you want to live. That's why you're on the street right now. You have no direction. That's the problem. You got to choose. Can't be smoking meth, listening to Wiz Khalifa. You got to choose the life.
That makes sense.
You got to choose. Secondly, do I look like I have meth on me? Like, is this a meth giver outfit? Like, I was on the way to work. I had my uniform. I'm like, this outfit giving meth? Like, somebody should have told me when I was leaving the house, like, hey, bro, that outfit low-key giving meth. I would change. I don't want to give meth today. I want to give my regular, maybe a slight weed vibe, you know? Thirdly, do I look like I have a bounty of meth? Like, is meth a shareable drug? Like, do people just be offering meth left and right? I've never had that happen. Like, imagine you with the homie. Like, hey, man, what you finna do? Shit, bro, I'm finna buzz down this meth. Like, whoa, what? Excuse me, sir. I'm not hanging out with that guy anymore. I'm a man of God. I smoke weed to get closer to my Lord and Savior. Higher, further from the devil. Higher. He can't reach me up here. Think about it. But thank y'all so much for the time. You know, we ended on some good vibes. Anya West on YEWST. Yeah, clap it up for your host. Clap it up for Sunda. Follow the page, LA School of Comedy and all that. And clap it up for your host. Come back to the stage.
Yes, sir.
Let's give it up once again for Anya West. Give it up for yourselves, everyone watching. Aaron on the ones and twos over there. Johnny doing security, and homie that just showed up over here. Well, here at LA School of Comedy, we believe that if someone has told you that you're funny, you probably are. So write it down and bring it to the page, from the page to the stage. That's how it goes. Yeah, from the page to the stage. So that's been it for a Wacky Wednesday. Once again, I'm Billy Ramirez, the middle-aged muchacho. Join us on Friday for our next open mic, which is Funky Friday. Sign-ups at 6:30, show at 7. So until next time, see you later.